The 1920s is also known as the Roaring Twenties. Prior to this decade, medical treatments were given to people within their own homes rather than in hospitals. With the ending of World War I, just before this decade, the influenza pandemic that followed the war caused a large number of deaths, leaving many with infectious diseases. This decade contributed to the development of America and how it is today because of its advancement in medicine and its economic growth. The iron lung was found in 1921. The iron lung is a tank respirator, a rectangular airtight box that is used to pull air in and out of the lungs and maintain respiration artificially until one is able to breathe on their own independently. This machine is powered by an electric motor and 2 vacuum cleaners. The iron lung is used to treat the infectious disease called poliovirus. Poliovirus is a feared killer, especially in children, and is ingested through contaminated food and water, targeting the spine, the nerves within the spine. Paralysis follows within a couple hours after the victim is infected with the poliovirus. And when reaching the nerves, causes one to be unable to breathe. The iron lung was discovered by Philip Drinker. Philip's brother was studying the respiration of cats by using a rectangular box to measure the volume of air that the cat would breathe in. As the cat would breathe in, the extra volume caused a pressure rise. Drinker then realized that by flipping this process around, he could maintain the respiration and paralyze polio victims that are unable to breathe on their own. The iron lung is a form of non-invasive therapy. Today, most patients with paralysis of the breathing muscles use modern mechanical ventilators that are used to push air into their airways with positive pressure. In 1921, also, insulin was discovered. Insulin allows the cells in the muscles, fat, and liver to absorb glucose that is in the blood. Insulin also affects other metabolic processes such as the breakdown of proteins. Insulin is created within the pancreas and is used to regulate blood sugar levels and other hormones within the body. Insulin is given to diabetics. Diabetes is a group of diseases that affects how the body uses glucose. Abnormal high amounts of glucose can lead to serious health problems and can even result in death. Before insulin was discovered, diabetics were advised to have strict diets of little sugar. Frederick Banning and Charles Best discovered insulin by tying off the pancreatic ducts of a live dog, extracting the insulin. When the insulin extracted was injected into the diabetic dog, all of their diabetic symptoms were cured. This led to the isolation of insulin. A process was later discovered to extract this insulin artificially, and this became the first protein produced by genetic engineering used to treat human disease. Penicillin. Penicillin was found in 1928. It is an antibiotic or a group of antibiotics produced naturally by certain blue molds which are capable of killing or inhibiting bacterial infections. Penicillin is known as the world's first antibiotic and is amongst the first medicines effective against bacterial infections such caused by staphylococcus or streptococcus. Bacteria is responsible for a large number of illnesses and diseases such as gangrene, tuberculosis, and syphilis. In 1928, Alexander Fleming discovered one of the most important advances ever made in medicine while sorting through glass plates coated with staphylococcus bacteria that he was using on a different research project. Fleming discovered that one of the plates had a ring around the mold. Inside the ring, there were no traces of staphylococcus. With further investigation, he found that the mold juice had developed a bacteria-free zone which inhibited the growth of penicillin. All of these discoveries within the 1920s have contributed to the economic and medicine advancement that we know today.